Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lovett. So today I'm going to be talking about a topic that centers on the practice of outcast, and in Igbo it's called Osu or Oru caste system. So I have already talked about this topic previously using one of my social media platforms, which is Facebook. And but recently something prompted me to still want to talk about it, and that's because I came across a very touching story a lady shared on TikTok. The lady was talking about her broken relationship with someone she loves so much. According to her, that the pain seems not to go away even after how many years of separation, because they both share so much love. And that she talks about how the culture of the man in question was the reason why the relationship was broken, because the people where the community where the guy comes from says that made their inquiries, and they found out that the girl is an Osu, that's an outcast. So, and because of that, the parents said that he's not going to marry the girl. So, and that broke the relationship, and she's yet to recover from that. Then I went through the comment section, and I still found out that a lot of people still have same story. I saw people sharing same experience of how culture hindered them from getting married to someone that they loved. You understand? So, and I decided to use this platform to still talk about it. I mean, as a legal practitioner, I should be using my platforms to talk about issues like this, to educate people and to enlighten people, you know, let them know what the law says about such practice, and let them know the consequences and the effects of engaging in such practice. So now I'm going to start by talking about what is Osu caste system. So Osu caste system, I noticed that this practice is very peculiar to the Southeasterners, you know, the Igbo land, you know. But I don't know about other people, but I know that it's very predominant with the Igbos, you understand? So my discussion is going to basically center on the Igbo culture. And okay, let's go on and start by talking about what is this Osu. Some people call it Osu, while some others call it Oru. You understand? But they are all talking about what is called outcast. You understand? So now, Osu system was a traditional practice in Igbo land. I'm using the word was because I don't know why people still practice that same now. It's been long abolished. You understand? So that's why I'm using that word, because it's not even supposed to still be in practice by any community. You understand? So, and okay, like I was saying, this Osu caste system was a traditional practice in Igbo land. So characterized by society segregating and restricting in the interaction and marriage with a group of individuals, you understand, known as the Osu, tagged as Osu. So what does this mean? So in a society, there's a particular set of individuals named or tagged the Osu. They call them the Osu, while the others are called Mwadiana. You understand? That's the freeborn. So the ones that are not tagged Osu are called the freeborn. You understand? So, and those freeborn, they are not allowed to associate with the ones called Osu. You know, I've seen a case when I was still practicing in Anambra State. I've seen a case of a woman somewhere in Anambra State that they tagged her the Osu. You know, some of this Osu set of people they tag Osu. It has to do with an ancestral story or tag that, like, you know, it's something that has been going on from lineage after lineage, you understand? So now it's maybe in the past their ancestors or whatever committed something that made the community to to map them as Osu. Either maybe they were used as a sacrifice to please the gods or something like that, or maybe one of the rules the community created or made says you shouldn't hang yourself, commit suicide, and maybe something like that happened in that particular lineage, and they decided to map them out as Osu. They instruct people not to associate with them, not to do this, visit them. So there are some that is so extreme that those particular people are not allowed to visit the freeborn. They are not allowed to buy something from them. The freeborn are not allowed to patronize them or allow the Osu people to patronize them. So why some you can associate with people, buy something, sell to the other set of people, but it will hinder them from getting married as a normal person. You understand? Like if they must get married, they will have to get married to the particular set of people in their category. You understand? So, and that's so bad. Law aside, you talk about Christianity. So with the coming of Christianity and also what the law is saying about such practice, I don't understand why so many people, they still go about practicing such barbaric culture. Now I want to let you that is watching this video know that there's no culture, absolutely no culture, that is bigger than the supreme law of the land. You understand? Now, when I'm talking about the supreme law of the land, we have a particular law, you understand, that governs the whole federation. When I mean the whole federation, I'm not just talking about the Igbos, I'm talking about all tribes. You understand? So now, which law is that? The law is the Constitution. That's this Constitution is the supreme law of the land. So, and that, I want you to know that your culture made by that your community is not bigger than this law. You understand? So now, when you look at the provision of this law, that's the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The chapter 1 that is talking about the general provisions, that's the part 1 of this law. The part 1, that's the section 1, is talking about the supremacy of this law. You understand? The Nigerian Constitution is talking about the supremacy of this law. So it says that this Constitution is the supreme, and its provisions shall have binding force on all the authorities and persons throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So, and it went on to state that the Federal Republic of Nigeria shall not be governed, nor shall any person or group of persons take control of the government of Nigeria or any part thereof, except in accordance with the provision of this Constitution. Now, this 3, sub 3 of this section 1 says, if any other law is inconsistent with the provisions of this Constitution shall prevail, and that other law shall, to the extent of the inconsistency, be void. What is this saying? Now, who is the king, the Igwe, the chairman of this community? Most communities, they have their constitutions, their community constitutions or their village constitutions and all that. You understand? So now, mind you, what this is saying is that as you're making that your village constitution or community constitution, you have to, make sure that it aligns or complies with the provisions of this law. So any other thing you are making, any other constitution rules that you want to govern that community, that goes against the provisions of this constitution, is totally void. You understand? It's totally void. So whatever constitution any community is making should align with what this supreme law, which is the Nigerian Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, should align with this. You understand? And now, chapter 4 of this particular law makes provision for the fundamental rights of every person in this country. You understand? So, and this your community is not making a constitution that will infringe on the rights that is already enshrined into this law. And this law, remember, is the supreme. Is the supreme. So that's your law is like a primary, while this is the secondary. You understand? So you can't just go against the law that governs the whole federation and is supreme over every other law. You understand? So Now, when you go to chapter 4 of this law, when you look at the section 34 of this 1999 Constitution as amended of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, section 34 of it talks about rights to dignity of human person. Understand? So this law states in section 34 that every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly, it's provided in its sub A. That's section 34, paragraph 1, sub A. It says, no person shall be subjected to torture or inhuman or degrading treatment. B says, no person shall be held in slavery or servitude. And C says that no person shall be required to perform forced or compulsory labor. So you've heard it. So there are other enactments, there are other laws too that speaks against this barbaric culture. So now I want you to know that this particular practice culture called the Osu or Ohu caste system or art caste is totally abolished from our culture, from our society. It's no longer in existence. Now, if you know that your society is still practicing this and you want to seek justice and all that, I want to tell you that you should seek justice with your full chest, with all that is in you. Because how can a fellow human subject someone to such ill treatment, all in the name of culture? So I want to encourage you to speak up. If you know that you're a victim of this evil practice that is still going on, I want you to seek justice. You understand? Speak up. It's only when you speak up. Don't just, I know a lot of you will say that does our law work? I see so many questions, some persons are scared of maybe that they will not get justice, this, that. If you don't speak up, if you don't act, how do you know that you won't get justice? Go meet the right people, you understand? Go through the right channels, you understand? And people, there are people that they are ready to assist you, you understand? So I don't want to start mentioning communities or people, but I know that, I know about the few ones we handled when I was in Anambra State, you understand? So when I'm encouraging people, you understand, to seek justice, I know why I'm doing so, because some persons who spoke up got justice. So you too can get justice, I can only enlighten you to know your rights, to know that you have the right to seek justice, to seek redress in the law courts against being treated as an outcast or as an Osu. It's no longer allowed. Our laws are against it. And you have every right to seek redress. You understand? When I read such stories of people, how can a culture, a mere culture that is under the supreme law of the land, that is not above the supreme law of the land, how can it hinder your happiness? It's hurt so bad. I'm not the one in that shoe, but I can feel the pain, like, how it feels like for you to love someone so much and then you both have plans of being together, spending forever. You understand? And now one culture somewhere, a group of people that decided to create a culture and tag some persons also who just sit somewhere, relaxing, enjoying their palm wine, and you are there mourning, crying, and feeling so bad and rejected and less of a human. Don't allow someone to make you feel less of a human. You're a human, and the supreme law of the land protects your rights, and that's what you should be looking at, not some culture somewhere depriving you of your happiness. So this one we handled in Anambra State. It's not that their lineage has this particular tag of Osu, just an issue that ensued in their family due to property, and the men in the family, they were okay. Actually, it was the first son. He had issue with the dad before the dad passed, and the dad decided to will all he acquired during his lifetime to other of his children, not including him. So he decided to fight and all that, and tried to drag some communities, some members of the communities to his side, and they were able to side him and encourage him to do a manner of stuff and all that, including dragging the mom and all that. This person went to the extent of printing burial posters, included dates, burial dates and all that. Like in Igbo, they say, like someone is still alive. you declared that this person is dead. You printed burial posters and pasted it all over the communities and all that, and even went about with his group singing in the village that the mother is dead, that they have buried her. So it was a serious case. I don't want to mention the community in Anambra State. So then our office handled that matter, and I know how it went and all that. And it's not even the first case. So the matter was a very serious one. So you can imagine. And the sister who also was against his activities also, he included her. You understand? And at a point, the community of the man in question decided to excommunicate the woman and the daughter, and it took a whole toll on them, and they didn't know how to go about it initially. And considering the fact that they are not buoyant enough to go to court to seek redress, to consult a lawyer, or to seek for the services of a lawyer. So someone in the society, a man, decided to assist them by bringing it up and seeking the services of a lawyer, and the case was tackled and they got the justice that they deserved. You understand? So no matter what the kind of picture the society is painting about the legal system and all that, so I want to encourage you to always seek redress whenever you feel oppressed. Do not allow any culture, anybody to oppress you or to trample on your rights. So those rights are protected by the supreme law of the land. Always have it in mind that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land. Any other law made anywhere else that is going against the provisions of the supreme law of the land is void and shouldn't be in existence, shouldn't be obeyed. So don't go and start taking the law into your hands by fighting physically or engaging in physical fights and all that. That can't solve the issue. You have to tackle it once and be free from such treatments. You understand? So I'm encouraging you to always seek redress. Go to human rights, seek a lawyer. There are lawyers that you can still find lawyers around your area that can assist you, and then you'll be free from such treatments. And don't just keep quiet and allow someone treat you like you are less of a human. Don't allow any culture anywhere to hinder you from being happy or being with that special one that you love so much that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You understand? So always make sure that you seek redress and do through the right channels, and you get the justice that you deserve. So this comes to the end of our discussion, and I'll be welcoming any further questions and inquiries. So you can check for my email, and you can email me for anything. You can ask me questions. You can comment under this video if you want me to clarify you on anything, if you want me to clarify you on any point at all. So you can drop the question in the comment and I will attend to it. So thank you for watching this video. Bye.